Hello children, welcome to the channel Social Science with Dipankar. Today in this video we are going to discuss the most important questions from geography. In my previous video I discussed the important questions from history, right? I hope you had gone through the video. Now in this video I would request you to go through the whole video and watch it till the end. Okay, so that you can understand which are the most important questions which are most likely to come. And I would again tell you that you should prepare keeping in mind these questions, and you should also correlate your answer with that of NCERT. You should learn the answers for these questions from the NCERT only, because the more you consult or the more you go through the NCERT book, things you reread, then it will help you a lot. Okay, so those children who haven't prepared well, for them also it is very much beneficial, and for those children also who are looking forward to become toppers, for them also it is equally important, right? So I would suggest that you watch the video till the end. So let's start without wasting much time. So the question that we have taken is from first chapter, geography, India, size and location, right? The first question is, the central location of India at the head of the Indian Ocean is of special significance. Why? जो इंडिया का लोकेशन है एकदम इंडियन ओशन के हेड के ऊपर, राइट, एट द हेड ऑफ द इंडियन ओशन, इज ऑफ स्पेशल सिग्निफिकेंस. इसका स्ट्रेटेजिक इंपॉर्टेंस है, क्योंकि आप ये देखेंगे कि वेस्ट एशिया और ईस्ट एशिया के बीच में ऑलमोस्ट सेंट्रल लोकेशन में इंडिया है, ताकि दोनों तरफ के देशों के साथ जो है रिलेशंस या जो है कांटेक्ट अच्छा बनता है, राइट. और साथ में हम ये भी देखते हैं कि किस तरह से ट्रेड रिलेशंस और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं इसमें. ट्रेड का तो खास इंपॉर्टेंट जिक्र करना ही है हमें. और साथ में हम ये भी देखते हैं, सिर्फ ट्रेड पर्पस के लिए नहीं, कल्चरल एक्सचेंजेस के लिए भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट. प्लस हम ये देखते हैं जो पेनिनसुलर प्लेटो है, दैट इज प्रोट्रूडिंग इनटू द इंडियन ओशन, राइट. तो इंडियन ओशन में जो है प्रोट्रूड करता है, और इसका नाम जो है, इंडियन ओशन का नाम एकदम राइटली इंडिया के नाम पे ही पड़ा है, क्योंकि जो ट्रांस इंडियन ओशन रूट्स है वो कनेक्ट करती है इंडिया को बाकी यूरोप के देशों से भी कनेक्ट करती है, और इधर एशिया, वेस्ट एशिया और ईस्ट एशिया. तो इन्हीं पॉइंट्स के ऊपर हमें इन क्वेश्चन को आंसर करना है. हमें ये भी देखना है कि इंडिया का जो कोस्ट लाइन है, सबसे लॉन्गेस्ट कोस्ट लाइन है 7516.16 किलोमीटर्स, इसमें जो इंडियन ओशन में जो इंडिया का कोस्ट लाइन है. ओके, सो इन्हीं बिंदुओं के आधार पर हम जो है इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर करेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा. नेक्स्ट है, डिस्कस इंडियाज लोकेशन एंड साइज. तो ये बेसिकली आपका थोड़ा सा इंफॉर्मेटिव टाइप का इसमें आंसर है, जिसमें आपको इंडिया का लोकेशन क्या है, जो आपका लैटिट्यूडिनल एक्सटेंट, लॉन्जिट्यूडिनल एक्सटेंट, ये सब बताना है. 8 डिग्री 4 मिनट्स नॉर्थ टू 37 डिग्री 6 मिनट्स नॉर्थ, देन 68 डिग्री 7 मिनट्स ईस्ट टू 97 डिग्री 25 मिनट्स ईस्ट. और इसके अलावा भी जो है हम उसका नॉर्थ साउथ एक्सटेंट कितना है, राइट, और 3214 किलोमीटर्स, और ईस्ट वेस्ट एक्सटेंट कितना है 2933 किलोमीटर्स. तो ये सब जो है डेटा आपको लर्न करना है. प्लस आपको ये भी देखना है कि थोड़ा सा इंडिया के जो नेबर्स है वो भी आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखिए, उसको भी लर्न करें. हालांकि मैंने ये क्वेश्चन पिक किया है, डिस्कस इंडियाज लोकेशन एंड साइज, राइट. और जो टोटल एरिया ऑफ इंडिया है 3.28 मिलियन स्क्वायर किलोमीटर्स. तो सब एक्चुअल है, जब इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो आपको याद रखना है about India's location and size. अगला क्वेश्चन है, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन वेस्टर्न घाट्स एंड ईस्टर्न घाट्स. देखिए, वेस्टर्न और ईस्टर्न घाट के रिलीफ फीचर्स में बहुत सारे डिफरेंसेस है, ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. इसमें हम ये देखते हैं कि किस तरह से वेस्टर्न घाट जो है वो ज़्यादा रेगुलर है, जबकि ईस्टर्न घाट जो है वो डाइसेक्टेड है, क्योंकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रिवर ईस्टर्न घाट्स की तरफ फ्लो करते हैं. तो ज़्यादा इरोजन हुआ है, जिसकी वजह से जो है ईस्टर्न घाट्स की तरफ जो है ज़्यादा ब्रॉड वैलीज आपको देखने को मिलेंगे, राइट. प्लस जो रिवर जो है वो अपना लॉन्गर कोर्स ऑफ रिवर उसमें देखने को मिलता है, जबकि जो वेस्टर्न घाट में आपको रिवर्स हैं शॉर्ट रिवर्स है ज़्यादातर, और वो डेल्टाज नहीं बनाते, अनलाइक द ईस्ट फ्लोइंग रिवर्स, राइट. तो ये कुछ पॉइंट जो है वेस्टर्न और ईस्टर्न घाट. वेस्टर्न घाट ज़्यादा रेगुलर है, जैसे मैंने पहले बताया. वेस्टर्न घाट जो है कैन बी पास थ्रू passes only, whereas the eastern ghats are more dissected, right. So on those points you can answer this question, distinguish between western ghats and eastern ghats. So this is also, as I said, yet another important question that you have to prepare yourself. Okay, next question is, contrast the relief features of the Himalayan regions with that of the peninsular plateau. This is also a very important question. You have to discuss the relief features, the Himalayans, that is um, geologically young fold mountain regions, right? And the peninsular plateau is a tableland, and it's of geologically much older, right? And we would also notice many more features between the two. Here I'm not going to give you the detailed answer over here, just on those points that I've told you just now, and many more other points also can be there. So you have to contrast the relief features, right, with the peninsular plateau. Though this is a very important question, you have to prepare yourself well for this question as well. Next question is each region of the country. Okay, here the word country is missing, so let me write over here, each region of the country complements the other, justify. इस क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग ये है कि इसमें पूछा जा रहा है कि जो अलग अलग रीजन्स है वो किस तरह से एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट पूरक का काम करते हैं. हम देखते हैं कि जो हिमालयन माउंटेन सिस्टम है वहाँ पर जो है जितने लार्ज रिवर नेटवर्क है, तो राइट, तो इसमें हमें कई सारे जो है मिनरल्स और कई तरह के आपको जो है, क्योंकि ये सोर्स ऑफ वाटर, क्योंकि ग्लेशियर भी है वहाँ पर, हिमाद्री है, तो इस तरह से जो हिमाद्री स्नो क्लैड है तो वो परमानेंट सोर्स ऑफ वाटर है, राइट. और फिर उसके बाद हम ये भी देखते हैं कि किस तरह से डेजर्ट रीजन्स भी किस तरह से उसका अपना एक इकोनॉमिक सिग्निफिकेंस है. वहाँ पर जो है सोलर और विंड एनर्जी जो है उसको कैसे हार्नेस किया जा सकता है. और भी इस तरह से जो अलग अलग रीजन्स है, जैसे पेनिनसुलर प्लेटो, जो अगर डेक्कन प्लेटो की अगर बात करें, पेनिनसुलर प्लेटो की बात करें, जो सदर्न पार्ट में है इंडिया के, जो गोंडवाना लैंड का ही हिस्सा है, क्योंकि ये ओल्डर लैंड मास का हिस्सा है, तो यहाँ पर जो है हर तरह का मिनरल्स आपको मिलते हैं, जो भी इकोनॉमिक इंपॉर्टेंस के मिनरल्स में नेमली क्या है, आयरन ओर्स, राइट, कोल्स. तो यू नेम एनी मिनरल ऑफ इकोनॉमिक सिग्निफिकेंस, इट इज देयर इन द सदर्न पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्री, in the peninsular plateau. So you would say that we know it, that it is a storehouse of the southern part of the country, is a storehouse of minerals. So all minerals of economic importance there. Plus we also know the coastal regions, right? The coastal regions also have their own economic importance. They are important from the point of view of strategic significance as well. And we also know that the monazite sands of Kerala, right, where the thorium, which is the mineral that is found over there, which is used for making nuclear power. Okay, so each region has its own importance. You have to describe those whatever points are there just now I have discussed also. So these questions are very important. You have to keep in mind, you have to prepare well yourself for these questions, because these are not just I'm telling you these questions on the basis of my experiences only. And you should prepare for these questions. At least if you prepare these questions, you'll be able to score well in your SST. And those who are the potential toppers, for them I would also suggest to go through the video and watch it, understand the questions. And most of the times what children do, they don't understand the questions, so all of you need to understand, read the questions fully, then only you should answer it. Okay, answer in points, give headings. Okay, and wherever the answer question requires explanation or the answers to be given in, though I've given in the questions which are of both 3 marks and 5 marks. Okay, they can be asked in 3 mark questions also, 5 mark questions also. So you have to prepare well, very well from your NCERT book. The next questions that we have from your geography book, from the chapter rivers, from the drainage chapter, we have this question: why are rivers important for country's economy? Now this question is, again, as I said, this is a very important question. In this we have to talk about how much rivers are important for our economy, how rivers we have been using since our since the early civilization, since from the very beginning of civilization only, we have been using river for various purposes, right? And today we are using, in the modern civilization, we are using river for hydroelectricity generation and for various other activities. So river has played a very important role. Rather, we would say that you name any early civilization or any city today, most of the cities, they have developed along some river coast only, in the bank of some river only, right? So most of the civilization that we are seeing today, that the developed civilizations that have grown and that have emerged in the banks of the rivers only. You can name many cities also in the world, like London, which is grown and developed from a small city to a megalopolis, right? And it is located on the river bank of Thames. And we have the city of Delhi, our country, we can give example of, right? It is also located on the Yamuna river bank. Now we can thus there can be also a similar question relating to it, like we can also be asked the importance of lakes as well, though I haven't written that over here. Next question we have is, discuss the significant difference between the Himalayan and peninsular rivers. तो हिमालयन और पेनिनसुलर रिवर्स के मेन क्या डिफरेंसेस है, पॉइंट ऑफ डिफरेंसेस क्या है? हिमालयन रिवर्स हमें पता है कि दे आर मच लॉन्गर, दे आर मच डीपर, they do much erosional activity also, they make deep gorges, right, when they flow, and they have longer courses also from the source of the river to the mouth of the river, right? They have well developed meanders, many landforms they make in the many landforms are made in the course of the river. Whereas the peninsular river, we would also have to point out that Himalayan rivers, they get their water not only from rain, they also get it this water from the melted snow as well. Plus, if we talk about the peninsular river, the peninsular rivers are seasonal in nature, whereas the Himalayan rivers are perennial. This water is there throughout the year. Whereas the peninsular river, during the extreme dry summer season, the many of the smaller rivers in the peninsular among the which are peninsular rivers, they might get dried up also, right? And they are not deeper, they are shallower, okay, and they are not much longer also as compared to the Himalayan river. So on these points we can answer this question. And next question we have, write the features of cold or hot weather season. So this is yet another, I thought, a very important question that you have to prepare yourself well. Cold, what are the features of cold weather season? We know that from which month to which month the cold weather season is there. From the December and the January are the coldest months. Plus we also see fog is very common during the cold weather season. Plus the direction of wind, during the summer monsoon, the wind that blows over the country, that is southwest monsoon, whereas it is replaced by the northeast trade winds during the winter monsoon. Plus we know that winter monsoon, it remains throughout the year, it remains dry, whereas the coast of Tamil Nadu, the Tamil Nadu state is the one, the eastern part of the Tamil Nadu that receives rainfall during the winter monsoon. So that is also one of the features. Plus the western disturbance, we receive most of the rainfall during the winter season, though the amount of rainfall is less, but whatever amount of rainfall is received during the winter, that is called Mahavat, and it happens due to the cyclonic, due to the western disturbance, right? And hot weather season features also, we have to remember, Lu is a very important point that we have to mention over there. Hot dry winds blow. Plus we know that June is the hottest month and all that. So on those points we can answer this question. Next question we have is, why is the monsoon considered a unifying bond? See, monsoon is something for which the whole humanity in the country, as well as all the living beings, all the creatures, they eagerly wait for the arrival of monsoon. Whether it is a farmer or whether it is everyone, all walks of people from all walks of life, they are, it is the monsoon rain only that set in the agricultural calendar, and then we see all festivities, all kinds of literary compositions and all that are also created by monsoon only. We have seen many poems are dedicated to monsoon as well. We know Guru Rabindranath Tagore, he composed his first poem when he was 7 years old, and that was also based on monsoon rain. So monsoon has affected our life, influenced our life in a great way, and whether we are belonging to any religion, whatever we may be, but we are all bound by, we are all unified by the string of monsoon. Okay, so these are the important questions that you are supposed to prepare yourself for very well. And in case any doubts, any questions arise on your mind, please do drop those questions in the comment box. I'll reply back to your questions, and I'll definitely provide you at the end of the all the videos, because here I'm discussing the questions, important questions of geography. A few more questions are there. We have questions from the last chapter, population, as well. I'll be discussing it very soon here in this video only. So in case of any doubts or questions, you do ask. Don't hesitate to ask questions. I'll reply your questions right immediately, or whenever I get time, I'll just reply back to you. अगला जो है हमारे पास क्वेश्चंस हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस, वो आपके लास्ट चैप्टर पॉपुलेशन चैप्टर से हैं. तो आइए देखते हैं विच आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस. व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ हैविंग हेल्दी पॉपुलेशन. So it is a very easy question. I think most of you are able to answer this question because the importance of healthy people, right? How healthy people can be an asset, right? They can work more efficiently and they can also work more effectively. They are an asset to the nation, right? So healthy population has many advantages compared to unhealthy or weak population. No country would want to have its citizens as weak or unhealthy. Every country would want to have or would want to ensure that their citizens remain healthy, so that they are able to contribute maximum to their economy, to their country's development. So healthy population in many ways can help the country grow faster and become a developed economy. Next question, discuss the features of NPP 2000. So this is a very important question. National Population Policy 2000, under that various schemes launched by the government to ensure that adolescents, they are protected from any kind of abuse, plus delayed marriages among girls, their nutritional needs, okay, all these are taken care of. We have to prepare for this question, right? This is a very important question. We have to understand that. And next question that we are going to discuss is discuss India's population size and distribution. India's population, in which we have to talk about its number, what is the population, and which are the most populated states, right? And next we have to talk about the population density and how they are distributed in different parts, which parts of the country have more population, which regions are sparsely populated, which regions are moderately populated. These are the points on which we have to answer this question. So children, these are the questions from your geography book. The most important questions. In all, I have dealt with 12 questions here. I've told you that 12 questions are there, that you have to at least make sure that you prepare the answers for these questions. But I would also say that you should refer to the NCERT book every time you learn something, so that complete knowledge can begin, because there is no shortcut to success, right? You need to work hard to score well, but at the same time, knowing important questions, you have to see which are the important questions, and accordingly you have to plan and you have to manage your time. These will be the mantras for your success in social science, and as well as for other subjects also the same is true. Okay, so this is it. Thank you so much for being with me throughout the video. I would request every one of you to get benefited from by watching this video, and two more subjects that we'll be covering. We have so far covered 2 subjects from your social science. I have already made a video on history, and then on political, then on geography I'm making this one. This is done, and then we have to do, I'll bring forth before you the questions, the most important questions from economics and civics. Okay, wait for them, they'll be coming too soon. Thank you so much.